Hey everybody, so I thought I'd give an overall talk on one of the somewhat more difficult but also fairly worthwhile techniques that I've been doing as far as day-to-day consciousness. So for those of you who know, I I do follow a bit of a dual practice between Buddhism and Enochian. That is sort of what I do. You can see a lot of Buddhist stuff over here to my right. Anyway, I wanted to mention the importance, and I'll go ahead and put a link to this in the description to the video, of paying attention to, as best you can, the clear light mind, or paying attention to your own mind, mind on mind, awareness on awareness throughout the day. And this is not something that has come without struggle for me and without practice. So feel free to just struggle with it if that's the case for you. But for me, what I've found is that paying attention to that kind of mind as opposed to the more day in day out kind of a monkey mind, kind of routine thinking, the unobserved thinking. Paying attention to the former has a lot of benefits. Namely, you really start only paying attention, your monkey mind only starts paying attention to the things that matter and the things that are aligned with your values. So what does this actually entail? Well, I kind of look at it like if you've ever seen a 3D movie where, one side is tinted blue and the other is tinted red, and it gives you sort of a 3D appearance. So the whole idea is sort of like you've got one part of your mind that is focused as much as possible on this clear light awareness and not paying as much attention to the monkey mind sort of thing. And then allowing the monkey mind to do what it has to do to get through the day. That would be like the other eye through which you're looking at life. Or if you wanted to make an analogy with headphones, okay, this ear is only listening to, the mind itself, as opposed to actually getting caught up in the things that need to happen throughout the day. Then what I found is that I'm a lot more calm. I am a lot more relaxed, and it's been helpful for me to sort of realize that this part of the mind that is only observing itself and just realizing that the thing at its core is just this luminous, clear mind, is only emanating out this other regular monkey mind so that it can get through the day and do what it has to do, right? And what I've found with that is that it will often serve as, because of that, I get a lot calmer, and it's a lot easier to correct this monkey mind into being like, well, what are some of the more fundamental principles? What's the motivation that I'm doing things with? And then this monkey mind gets a lot more corrected to remember to be more loving, love your neighbor as yourself, love God fully, and so on and so forth. And then if that's the case, then the actual things that it's doing throughout the day-to-day are much more aligned with my values. So you could even make an argument like, clear light mind emanating out good values for maybe a third mind, right? So it's a lot to pay attention to, but it's also worth it. So this is really more recommended for those of you who have a very good working memory, who can sort of like, if you're very good at driving and paying attention to more than one thing on the road, or if you're a good meditator, and have developed a practice like that, that's what I would say is very important. So I just wanted to give a quick thought on that, and I'll give a link to Lama Tsultrim Alion's video on this topic, because I thought it was pretty good, and she would just very calmly lays out, what it is that I'm talking about, so you can get a little bit of guidance there, because I'm not an expert on such things. I'm just a guy. So anyway, so there's that. And then on top of everything else, I just wanted to let you all know that this is the day in which I'm scrying the first Aether, which is the last in order that I'm scrying them. So a little bit of bottom up as opposed to top down kind of an approach. And it's been going really well. And today I received something of a blessing right here in the heart center. And it's very beautiful. So for those of you who are on a spiritual practice that isn't going anywhere, just know that practices that do go somewhere are out there and worth it. You know, it's never too late to like really look for something that is really working for you, or to modify what it is you're doing, so that you know, the whole point is to be truer to oneself, to be truer to the world that we're in. And well, these are my own opinions on things, but anyway, it's been paying off. Enochian is very complicated. I really don't recommend it for everybody. So yeah, so that's my take on it. So that's what's going on there. I don't have much else in the way of updates. The next things that I intend to get out the door are, again, the mandala that has been on hold for this Drasaya ritual, and also an updated version of the Sigillum Dei Ameth. This one will be a 9-fold, and it will incorporate some of the Gorgons and Gorgonish to angelic crossover beings. So look for that to come out. I haven't been working as hard on that, but I have everything that I need to complete that. And this is just life, right? Like if you've got a lot of stuff coming out, then, or coming at you, then you hope to get what you can and hope to be able to prioritize. And that's just kind of what it is. But I do expect that I'll make sure that is the thing I prioritize after this Drasaya ritual. So who knows, maybe early next year, maybe. I don't want to make a promise on that. So anyway, that's it. And, you know, I've been trying my best to really relax this week and not focus too much on productivity, which is hard because, you know, just I have Jupiter in the first house and it's square my midheavens, so within a few degrees. So it's just like, oh, I gotta get this done. And it's like, you can just relax, dude. So I've been doing that. I've been getting some extra sleep. So I think that'll be helpful to finish up the Drasaya ritual at a reasonable hour, or day, I should say, without having to take another break, without having to get sick and all the other things that happened. So anyway, that puts me on a target of the 25th, when the sun will be in Scorpio. So that's opposite my natal new moon in Taurus. So there you go. That's just kind of the way it worked out. So anyway, much love to you all. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out through enochian.today or through a comment on the channel. That's fine. But anyway, I just wanted to give a heads up about that technique, and also to let you know that about what else is going on and what to expect from me. I am expecting, after those 3 things, I guess, the mandala, the updated SDA, and this Drasaya ritual, to be taking not a sabbatical, but not be as moved to be working with Enochian as much for maybe about a year is what I was told. And I will still be here, and you can still reach out and contact me, and I will be happy to answer any questions. But that's sort of where I am, is that, and you know, that's sort of the thing. You know, I do view myself as best I can of trying to be a servant. But if, you know, your boss says, hey, take a year vacation, a year paid vacation, then you're like, okay. Right. All right, that's about it. Much love to you all, and I'll talk to you later.